And we're back with Good Morning Shoppers, and Jackie has an incredible Blurams outdoor security camera. Now, Jackie, I was having a little look at this before the show because this, to me, is the perfect security camera. The perfect security camera for our shoppers because, ding dong, delivery. Well, you're at work. What happens then? The little note gets put under the door. You get home at 6:30 after work and you think, gosh, when am I going to get down to the post office? Wouldn't it be nice to have this product at $119? Is that all
it is?
That sends you a little text message as soon as it senses that somebody's there. And guess what? It has that voice activation. So you can say this, oh, hello, can you just leave it there behind the pot plant? Thank you very much. And they think that you are inside, in the kitchen, doing something, and your package will be left because they suspect that you can see them, but you are at the office 30 kilometres away, and it's there on your phone. You just click on voice and talk.
Do you know what the thing is that whole idea of going to the post office, right? It's the finding the time, finding the part, and this is literally my experience, finding the time, finding the parking, getting in. Ours always has the biggest queue ever. Bless them, they are just the most divine people in the post office.
They're busy.
But it is always chaos in there. And it's the sort of thing where you just go, I don't want to have to spend time doing that. This is, I said this before when we were looking at the Roborock. We live in a day and age where technology is available to us. I think this is the most brilliant idea. I had no idea, or maybe should have looked at it a bit closer, that it was only $119.95. I mean, as far as these sorts of systems go, I could never have imagined that it could be so affordable to have this. Look, I mean, in all reality, personal security, really, right? In your home. I thought you had to have all of these different, you know, all sorts of cameras, a whole lot of them. You've got your electrician installing it. It could be $600, $700, $800. We've actually bypassed all of that.
That's correct. So we bypassed all of that and we made it very user-friendly for the end user to install it themselves. Not only that as well, we also allow it to be integrated onto your own mobile app, so you can get notifications when someone's at your door. Or if there's someone at your door that you don't know, you might want to talk to them. You can also
someone
raise
that you don't want to let in because you don't really want them to be visiting. You can say, sorry, I've had to duck out.
It's got facial recognition, so you can actually pre-program that in. So what it might do is when the kids come home from school, it senses, it recognises their face, it sends you a text, you know, Charlie's home, Lily's home, whatever it is. So how nice to be able to be getting those little prompts. Well, this is high-tech security, not put in by a Sparky, put in by you. It is voice activated when you want to talk. You get the clearest of clear pictures. The technology in the camera is actually run by Sony. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. So some of the lenses and all that are made by components that are...
Componentry. So we know that
brands.
brand. We know that it is quality. The clarity of that night sense of vision. Let me tell you about this. It works its magic at night as clear. Obviously, it's it's more of a sepia tone. It's not the clear colours, but the clarity of the picture is as though the lights are on.
I want to ask you about installing it. The weather's been a little bit grotty here in Sydney, probably elsewhere around the country as well. When it is raining, because obviously you need to have this outside.
Because it's outdoor.
You know, is it protected for the weather?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's IP65 waterproof rated, which means it can take a lot of jet blasts at it. So it's been tested for that.
Great.
So it is waterproof and it's been tested, and we've tested it through the harshest conditions as well, in snow and heavy rain. We haven't had any issues with that. And
temperature, I believe you can have it to really high temperature and really low temperature zones. So if you are up in the snowies or anywhere where you do get that snow. But the thing that's great is if it's outside in the wind, Helen, although it's got this 360-degree ball joint, it moves, so it's movable, so you can have it exactly where you want it. It won't get blown around in the wind. It's got a lot of torque on that.
Wow. I mean, it's quite fancy looking too, I have to say, really sleek.
Yeah, and what I want to add on top of that as well is it also has an alarm system on it as well.
Yes.
So you can actually activate, you can trigger an alarm system. So if you'd like, I can demonstrate
It's over 100 decibels.
Yes.
It's really loud. I've never heard. I actually I YouTubed it just before the show because I thought this looks like a good product.
Oh, that was what you were listening to. I could hear that from the other room.
Yeah.
It was so loud. So if you want. So if, for example, you had an undesirable person looking like they were having a little bit of a sniff around, you're obviously going to get the alert. You can hit the alarm mode and it will both flash and audio over 100 decibels of sound to alert your neighbours, to alert that person that, hang on, you know, Buster, we are, you know, onto you. So absolutely phenomenal in terms of being able to alert. So this is not just security camera. This is also an alarm system. There we go, Helen.
And that was what I was asking, because, you know, you think about your home, where are you going to place it? Is it in that front door area? Is it exposed? But tested in the harshest conditions. And that's not just what Gabby and Jackie were saying. It's not just about the rain. It is about the temperature as well. I honestly believe, and you were touching on the idea, Jackie, Gabs, at the beginning, about all of these home deliveries. A lot of people shopping online. You know, you're getting your deliveries from Open Shop and they're just sitting there. You know, or that person's coming into your enclosed yard, perhaps. I don't know that there is a home around Australia that should not have one of these. We all need it, because it's not just about the parcel. It is about, maybe you live on your own. Maybe you have, you know, like me, I've got the kids. Sometimes I'm here, they've got to just walk home. There's an hour or so until I can get home. I'm nervous, right? I get myself in a bit of a flap here. Maybe you've got a little furry friend that you just want to be able to check up on. I'd like to check that mine's not sitting on my dining room table, quite frankly. I'd like to be able to say, oh, you get down. But that two-way audio, is that feels like it's quite new technology, Jackie.
Yeah, that's correct. So especially for a security camera as well. And that was actually built in to actually let the person know that someone may be at home.
And that's exactly right. You can see them, but they cannot see you. Now, it may be that you say, and if you don't mind, please shut the gate on your way out, or whatever it is that you want to say. You don't have to say anything at all. So you may just want to see exactly what's going on, but you will get text messages when the sensor senses anybody is around. If it's facial recognition, if you've actually already applied that, and you've got, say, 4 or 5 people who might be your children or your neighbours or whoever it is, it will tell you whoever it is. Otherwise, it will just alert you, and the camera comes on and you can see it there. Now, it has the little SD card in there.
That's correct.
But if you use it on the app, you can actually record it. If something is happening, and you can email that straight off to the police while you're sitting at your desk.
That's like that dash cam footage, right? Where they say everybody should have one of those in their car for those mishaps, those things that you don't expect them to happen. That's exactly why having something like this at your home is so key. Is that, did I see something about the fact that you can store it in the cloud?
You can actually store it in the cloud as well. So we offer our customers, you know, a 6-month free cloud plan, especially for our Open Shop customers.
We're also going to get that today.
Yeah, we're going to get that today. We're going to offer it to all the Open Shop customers, and that way they can test the features and the plans of the cloud, have it recording 24/7, and be able to access that footage anytime, any day.
Brilliant.
Any time of the day. This is the key. Beautiful design, but remember, it is in the details, and that is why this Blurams Outdoor Pro wireless security camera is incredible. So much technology for $119, but it's the peace of mind, right? It's a massive thing to think about. So if it's from the peace of mind perspective, it's a free time perspective, whatever it is, Jackie, I feel like you are bringing us some of the most affordable options that are just, I'm also going to put it out there because you guys know I'm not very technological, user-friendly. User-friendly.
1 minute to set up the app. I just read it there. 1 minute. Okay, so it is reassurance, it is security, it's interaction, it is control. You know, to be able to have that visual will be peace of mind for everybody, and, you know, to be able to use it if you're not a tech person without having to call in an electrician to set it up, so there's no setup cost.
No. Nothing. No electrician, no
wiring.
anything. No.
And there's anchors as well for you to attach it at the top.
Brilliant.
So it's secure. It's nice and secure.
Yeah.
Just incredible. So, Jackie, thank you. Thank you. Everything is on our website. It's good to have you back.
Yeah.
This is what we like. And plus the deals are brilliant. So, of course, on our website, you will find everything there. At 2:30 today, it's Vitasol, Gabs, with Steve. We love this. And nutrition that we just love. It tastes great, you feel great. And, of course, it is created by a beautiful woman, Fiona Tuck. But what we would like to share with you